Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rikakwadash, and also as well, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They continue to rule very well to this very day, as I continually feed and fly through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And also as well, Shalom to the hopefully elect that's continually labor this work, and also do labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling, election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and also in all charity. Now, the topic of this video is going to be entitled, Blessed Are Your Eyes, for They See. Okay, in which when you go into the scriptures, when it speaks about being able to see or having the sight, basically is the ability to basically see this world, this current world, for what it really is. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about basically this, everything that encompasses this world is pursuing unto darkness. Okay, and also as well being able to see the prophecies around us, because each and every single day that passed by, we witness prophecy taking place, and that's us being able to see these prophecies, and also as well to see certain events take place that these people don't understand. Because whenever a major event happens, or a crisis takes place, we're able to observe that through the Spirit. But to these other people, they don't understand, especially concerning the signs in the heavens. That also includes us being able to see that, but is a wide spectrum when it comes to being able to have the eyesight, and really Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who these people here they call God and Jesus, in which their true names in ancient Hebrew, in which the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and also likewise the name of His Son, which is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has blessed us with the eyesight to be able to see certain things. Okay, to which the natural man, like it says in the scriptures, the natural man is not able to receive. Okay, and really, it's one of the gifts of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to be able to see these things. Okay, because meanwhile, while the world is celebrating, the particular month, being dedicated to, freaks and all manners of immoral sexuality, we see the reason why the Lord is going to destroy this place, and we also see as well, what these Edomites, in which in particular the higher ups of Edom, are trying to do. And it also lets you know that the wicked are in power. Okay, and also it tells you that, it shows you that the ones who are in the land of Israel today are not the people of the Lord, because even during this time, you see that they're conducting a parade which is commemorating this particular month being Pride Month, in which it begs the question, if the people of the Lord are really back in the land of Israel today, then why are they glorifying something that the scriptures speak against? And really, it tells you that the sentence for doing that, or the sentence for doing that particular act, which is in the form of, which is homosexuality, men with men, women with women, the judgment is death. Okay, So if they were really the people of the Lord, then they would execute judgment in that land. But is judgment being executed in that land? No, it's not. Okay. But again, it's going all the way back to having that eyesight to be able to see that. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the precepts I have here. I'm not gonna make this video too long, but having that eyesight, is like, again, it's a blessing and a gift to have that eyesight. Okay. Because think about it. If you run into a person that's blind, they don't know where they're going. Okay. And not just that, but they also are in need. They're in need of a guide. Okay. Someone to guide them along the way. Okay. And scriptures tell you that if you have a blind that's leading the blind, then both are going to fall into a ditch, in which that ditch represents destruction. And you have that going on to this very day. How do we know that? Because you got these so-called self-proclaimed pastors and preachers that call themselves teaching the word, but they're also blind, and they're also leading other individuals that are blind into a ditch, which again is destruction. Okay. This is a book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 16. It says, actually, it's like, let me start at verse 14. It says, "And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive." Right, and this scripture is pursuant to the book of Isaiah, chapter 6, verse 9, in which that's being fulfilled to this very day, because the people they hear this, right? They hear this word, and they see that we are prophesying, and they see certain things happening that we see, but they're not able to perceive. And that's the point, because they see certain things, but them being natural are not able to perceive certain things that are happening. Okay, so at next verse 15, it says, "For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I shall heal them." Okay. Verse 16 says, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear." Okay. So again, it's a blessing to be able to see and to hear. Okay. And that's why we continually give thanks to Yahweh Ba'Shem El Shai for giving us the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Okay. Verse 17, it says, "For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them." And that's another thing, because there were men of the Lord, prophets back in the ancient world that were seeing certain things and hearing certain things, but guess what? They weren't able to understand them because it wasn't time yet. Okay? And that's why now, the prophets that are here today that are prophesying, starting with the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, on down to the brothers that are continuing doing this work. Now we are able to understand the things in which they saw and which they heard. Okay, the things that were being seen and being heard back in the ancient world, now we understand what those things mean. Okay, because now it's the time. Okay, but yeah, that's it on that. Let me grab the next precept. All right, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 18. It says, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear. And it's the point. And anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. Okay, so our eyes have been anointed with the eye salve, so that we're able to see. And what's the eye salve that the scripture is talking about? It's talking about the understanding, right? The anointing that has been given unto us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, to be able to understand, to perceive these things which we see, and to and by doing that, we are also given the opportunity to be delivered from the things which are written within the scriptures, which are spoken of to happen here on the soils of America. Okay, like I just showed the image earlier, which is from a movie, which is called They Live. Okay, and in that movie, there's the main character, which is played by Rodney Piper, and he it shows you that when he put on the glasses, whenever he put those glasses on, he's able to see what was really going on around him. You got certain signs that said obey, to consume, have sex, buy, conform. All these things were around him, but the only way he was able to see them was by the glasses that he have. Now, that's us in the spirit, because we have those glasses. We have the eyesight to be able to see. Okay, we're able to see things that other people are not able to see. Why? Because they don't have the glasses. They don't have the eye salve. Okay, which again is given by Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, so move on from there. We get 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 5. It says, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, put on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. Okay, so we are of the day. Now that's the thing about night and day. Okay, because during the nighttime, it's like it. During the nighttime, you're more reluctant to not be able to see anything. And but during the daytime, you're able to see everything. Because why? Because the sun gives light to be able to see. Okay, and when you read through the scriptures, it speaks about the sun. Okay, and we already know what the sun represents. Okay. To those who are a part of this already, or Slakia, to the ones who are just now tuning in, when the scriptures speak about the sun and how the sun gives off light. Slakia. Slakia. I heard somebody had to go handle something real quick, but yeah, how again, when the scriptures speak about the sun, the sun gives light unto all who is around it, or it gives basically gives light to see. Okay, and the sun, when the scriptures speak about the sun, or the sun being given for light, is talking about Yahweh Shai, or should I say Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right. Okay, Slakia once again, but yeah, it speaks about the sun, that the sun being Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai being there for us to be a light. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out on that note. Lord's will, this will edify to the elect of the nation of Israel. Until next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Also as well, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They continue to grow very well to this very day. That is feeding the flock through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And also as well, Shalom to the whole elect that's continually laboring His work, and also do labor. Show forth your diligence to make your calling, election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and also in all charity. And with that, go say Shalom.